even before I could step in this office to meet Joseph Boakai.
Mr. Vice President, it's a pleasure to meet you. I know under normal circumstances I will shake your hands, but the situation in Liberia in your country does not allow me to greet you with respect. So thank you so much. It's a pleasure to meet you. Please have a seat. Thank you.
Or for that matter,
Madam President,
spend time with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Africa's first woman president.
I'm sorry that we are meeting under such circumstances in your country.
My day had to start here, getting through Liberian security. Then,
in addition to the usual security checks that you have to perform when seeing a head of state, here in Liberia, we have to wash our hands with chlorine before meeting with the president.
Then one final stop, a temperature check to make sure I didn't have a fever before entering the presidential office.
Thank you.
Inside, a semi-confident Liberian president told CBN News she believes her country is slowly turning the tide against the deadly virus.
We're beginning to see a little bit of a reduction in the incidences across country.
But President Sirleaf's use of phrases like cautiously optimistic or light at the end of the tunnel flies in the face of what top U.S. health officials are saying about the Ebola crisis. The head of the CDC says the virus, if not contained quickly, could become the next AIDS epidemic, a fact Sirleaf is keenly aware of, but insists the situation is improving. Are you saying that Liberia is turning the corner?
Well, let me say I'm cautiously optimistic because we are always reminded that there are valleys and hills in this Ebola situation. But at least I see much more hope on the part of all of the healthcare workers and on the part of all of us who feel that we've come around a little bit better, that we're more equipped, and that we now see light at the end of the tunnel. We're happy about that.
How are you doing? You're doing well? Your family is doing well?
Liberia's vice president cites as an example his hometown, where the virus first started. The rates of infections there have dropped dramatically thanks in part to prevention and awareness.
I believe that the message is going on. People are now been educated to it, unless there are other dimensions, but I want to believe that this disease is on a downward scale.
Sirleaf says her government will remain vigilant until the virus is contained or totally eradicated.
Things may become stable for a while, and all of a sudden you may face another outbreak that could have rapid transmission, and there you are, your numbers could climb again.
Despite the president's cautious optimism, the virus still has the country on edge and everyone more guarded than ever before. George Thomas, CBN News, Monrovia, Liberia.